and you're not willing to do a red X for us when we've still got vehicles in lane 1. There is vehicles in lane 1, there's a red HGV coming back to you now. You look at that on your camera. It's because there's no red X, mate. They're going to stay going through that until they see a red X above their head in lane 1. An arrow doesn't mean they're going to get prosecuted or stopped or fined or penalised. So they're going to carry on driving in lane 1 until there's a red X on it. Then you can't have set the one behind me, but you can't have set the one behind me because there is still a bunch of vehicles just in lane 1. I'm just waiting for them to put a red X on because there's still too many vehicles in the lane. Too dangerous. Behind, still in lane 1.
So yesterday, I was doing a job on the M6 Smart Motorway, and there was a technical glitch that's obviously affected businesses and companies from all over the country due to some type of update with Microsoft.
Computer says no.
And when I mean the systems were down, I mean basically yesterday, National Highways was compromised. So we're here today to talk about yesterday's events on a smart motorway. Now, I've been a roadside recovery operator for nearly about 13 years, so it's quite a while. And I know that when we do a job in an ERA bay, which is an emergency refuge area, which does not mean that you are safe. It's just a temporary little stopgap away from traffic. And basically, we finished a job, there were 2 cars in the lay-by, and we needed a lane 1 closure to rejoin. That's what we do. So you ring up on the emergency phones in the little lay-by and you say, hello, I'm a tyre fitter or I'm a recovery driver. I need a lane 1 closure to rejoin the motorway safely, please. I'm at marker number da-da-da-da-da. And then what they do, yes, let me just find you on camera. Yep, we're now going to set a lane 1 closure, and they'll just give you the basic safety advice every single time. So yesterday...
Hold on a minute. So you can't shut the lane electronically anymore for us? Yeah, I can see a lane divert, but it doesn't mean that people are going to be adhering to it. Say again, Yeah, but a lane closure looks better with an X on the top to make them get out of that lane, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Okay, if you say that's right. So is this the new thing now? So they won't put red X's on, they're just going to do it as a divert only, is it? It's not been like that for the past few months or a year. It ain't, because they normally put a red X on and shut the lane. Yeah, what was your name? Sam. Okay, and who's your team leader? Yeah. Just so I've got it for reference, that's all. Still a vehicle in lane 1 now, just gone. Hello? 7544. And you're not willing to do a red X for us when we've still got vehicles in lane 1. There is vehicles in lane 1, there's a red HGV coming back to you now. You look at that on your camera. It's because there's no red X, mate. They're going to stay going through that until they see a red X above their head in lane 1. an arrow doesn't mean they're going to get prosecuted or stopped or fined or penalised. So they're going to carry on driving in lane 1 until there's a red X on it. Then you can't upset the one behind me, but you can't upset the one behind me because there is still a bunch of vehicles just in lane 1. Trust me, I've done this job for many years and this is the first time that I've only had a lane divert over and not a red X. It's not what everybody else has ever done though for me, being honest. I'm just waiting for them to put a red X on because there's still too many vehicles in the lane. Too dangerous. Still in lane 1, look, HGV, lane 1. And he ain't going to move over because it only says lane closure up ahead, it's only got the arrow on. Look at that, DPD, straight through. Straight through, look. Lane 1. Is anybody still there? Hello? Another one in lane 1, look. Although it is now indicating. Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, you still there? Yeah, I do appreciate if you can put a red X on, mate, because I say it's in a right this way. Yeah, thank you. Shouldn't take too much longer. The problem is with the arrow, people won't adhere to it. It needs to be an X. Ice cream van in lane 1. Still in lane 1. Still in lane 1. Mr. Whippy. See? Mr. Whippy. Still in lane 1. All the way through. Is that counting down now, is it? I've got my eyes on it. Yeah, not the one in front of me though, it still just says the arrow. Yeah, your screen says, but my eyes say it's still got an arrow on it at the minute. Have you done the one behind me with an X, have you? Yeah. Yeah. But 2 behind. And can you not just do the one in front of us that I can see? Because people might end up moving over a lane still. Well, it's still not though, it's still got an arrow. I.T glitch. Right. If I look on the news. Right, okay. So I'll have to blame this on the smart motorway technology then.
So as you've just seen in the clip, I'm absolutely fuming. There's no other words for it. Highways are now saying, look, we've set a red X for you. It is a red X on our computer. And they're now saying, due to some software glitch or something's happened in the world, that it's meeting wrong information, basically. So highway systems were compromised on a smart motorway. If it's compromised in regards to red X's and arrows, Are they still able to detect a broken down vehicle? Because they can barely detect them on the best of days, let alone when there's a software glitch. And I just hope that there was no accidents or any serious accidents yesterday on a smart motorway, because if there was, it's national highways to blame. So yeah, I'm absolutely fuming, and I've just said to my customers, look, we've got to go. There's no other choice. We've got to go. And if there was a crash, who's to blame? Is it me? Is it my customers? Or is it National Highways incompetence? You let me know in the thoughts below. And if you also want to check out my Instagram, I posted a couple of videos on there as well, Mr. GDB _. And whilst you're there, you may as well give me a little like and a subscribe if you appreciate the content that I make for you to see. This is the day in the life of Mr. GDB on a motorway. Not just any motorway, a smart motorway. Thanks for watching.
I've never known so much rubbish in my life. That is a computer glitch, supposedly. But that says a red X at highways. That says it's a red X. That, my friends, is not a red X. Smart motorway. Smart motorway.
Computer says nah.
And if you haven't already seen the programme on Channel 5 that I was in recently called...
He arrives at the emergency refuge area. He reassures the driver and then gets to work.
Do you just want to stay up on the grass verge just for now? And then what I've got to do before we rejoin, I've got to ring up on this phone to get the lane shut, so I'll come back to you when I'm done.
I was trying to get to the hard shoulder, yeah, but then when I got across, there wasn't no hard shoulder. So I was stuck on the motorway, but I was more worried about people hitting the car and having a big pile up on the motorway. So I didn't really think then, but I have now. So yeah, pretty scary really.
Greg's passenger was one of the lucky drivers who survived a breakdown on a smart motorway. In the years since Jason Mercer was killed on a live lane in Sheffield, his wife Claire has discovered much more about the risks posed by these routes and was inspired to do something about it.
You're going to see some pretty horrible consequences of people that have unfortunately died on a smart motorway. So if you've not seen that programme, go give it a watch and then let me know your thoughts about these smart motorways. Are they really smart? Are they really safe? Go and watch the programme and let me know. You bring back the hard shoulder and make them as wide as what a refuge area is, and that will be future-proof for absolute years to come.